have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing.
Tour guides?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the what is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to... Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to...
So, what do we...
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause...
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was never mind.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Tongo milk must...
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales...
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk. Oh, I would No. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content...
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax.
In principle, you're absolute...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... there are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. I know every individual word in these books' title. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So,
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick...
all right then. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so...
Alright, leave it to... This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. With a premise like this, it's no one. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. Well, if someone turned into. The suspense. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right! The plot is really gripping. But would A really. What a strange person. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in... Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma?
He's a fictional character. What about the antagonist, though? Don't...
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly?
A doesn't... So what do you think of Yai? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, in accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. To take a... Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people...
Yes, you're right. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot.
Ooh, great idea!
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us.
Stop adding abilities to the character.
Still for the protagonist to discover their purpose.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time. So it makes a great souvenir.
Okay. So what exactly is... Ah, I see. So in other words... the more I think about it... How should I pose? Help me out here. It casual. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to...
So a photo is a vision... Fascinating.
It's a wrap! Take...
Wow. She doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struck. So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she...
Okay, that's way above Paimon. Hey, that's right!
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who...
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about my existence. I am me. There is only one of me. The Shogun, for example, is one...
In that case, this picture...
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Based on what I have seen today, but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma, both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about it. Perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like eight, and that means that we've...
Master Kamaji!
Why is it... Oh, that sounded like Ipe.
Ipe.
Yep, let's find... Hey, Ipe!
Ah, it's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji?
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just...
Yes. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking... But for some reason...
Kujo Kamaji.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji...
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at...
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus Master...
Surely they would be discussing...
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned yet. Yeah, I thought of that No need. I'm only a lowly servant. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to... Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
Murderers and people that defend the beat. Murderers and people that defend the bees. Women and their children and the men they please. Sky dim and I be grinning, I can end this tease. And what it's like to be a god brought to bend his knees. Murderers, people that defend the bees, women and their children and the men they please.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution.
Yo.
Let's get down to business.
Shine down!
Finally,
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryo Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
to the ferry. Finally, There's more! To the ferry. Let's get down to business. Say no more!
Absurd! Torn to oblivion!
Finally, to the ferry. There's more! Finally,
Yo, I wanna see this. Oh, I can't take a picture of it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Well, she does feel slightly slower.
it's my lucky day. There's more!
Yeah, okay. And then like when
Life goes on.
To the ferry. It's my lucky day.
I don't know how to do this. Do I do this again?
My blade.
Illusion shattered!
Finally, There's more! To the ferry. Finally, let's get down to business. The perfect distance.
She's so pretty.
There's more.
There is no
Say no
escape!
more. More.
Wheel of life.
Shine down!
There's more. The ferry. Finally, to the ferry. My lucky day.
Life goes on.
Pretty. What the fuck?
Illusion shattered! Shine down!
given. Orders received.
Transcend all constraints. Illusion shattered.
The fairy.
Shine down.
Finally,
There is no escape.
feel my blade.
Now you shall perish.
To the fairy.
Shine down.
There's more.
There is no escape.
Finally,
Rise.
Illusion shattered.
Time to go. Go. Wow. Oh.
The mortal plane of fleeting dream.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
one with my blade.
Sacred name. Fortune preserve. Wow. Cold. So cold.
She's dead. Uh-oh, shit. So, that wasn't supposed to happen. Eat up, Shogun.
Cheap tricks. I'm ready.
Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
Take this. I'm ready.
Shine down!
This isn't over. That won't cut down.
What the fuck is going on?
A touch of frost. Forth, my blade.
Take this.
Insolent!
Spirit blade. Attack.
I'm ready.
I cannot underestimate my enemy. A touch of frost.
You win this battle.
Wheel of Life. Look! It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty
Shogun!
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession.
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's all. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo, just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Are we fighting him?
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Cute though.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou... However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the... In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We will...
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place.
Can I fall down there?
Huh? Phew. Go. Phew. time to deal with this.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same. I also have you to thank. The things we experience.
So what's next for the Kujo clan?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their path still. I will give them a little more time. After all, the Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system, but I've made up my mind. So This is certain.
Absolutely. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty. The only thing left to do is return the passport.
Wind. Huh? If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life. Go!
I tried.
What
Did you know? Well, then. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide... What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally... That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest...
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force every...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
What? But
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea. But you don't belong to this world.
Haven't seen Toma in a while.
Probably something of the utmost.
We have people like that to thank for the decline of the Sen. Also, I heard he's Mondstadt, born and bred.
Oh, well, no wonder. What do you think?
Sorry, haven't slept. Wait, what are you all doing?
We were just having a little chat on our break. We're busy people, Toma.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'll think about. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep. No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree? Oh? I'm touched that that's how you see the situation. I don't think we need to go down that route, though. In any case, as a housekeeper, it's hardly my but you're my guest and I live to serve. So if you have, I'm willing to give anything you suggest a shot. I'll be waiting for you right here.
You're asking me what I think Toma? He's busy enough as it is, don't you think? And when I do, more often than not, I think he should carry on doing what he's doing.
Oh, you're basically something downright off. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured. But as luck would have it, well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. Our only option, but he's a shrewd one. He caught on to the fact that we needed the. Clearly, he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma. We've tried, but he just won't budge. He once sold us some ceremonial implements of exceptionally poor quality. We returned. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back, the Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. Kazumasa and Furusawa have marched off to see him. I really hope the
Oh, that whole. I heard a thing or two about it. It's hard to say for sure. Since this has piqued your interest, how about. Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment, not rope you into the trials and tribulations of the Yashiro Commission. Ah, so that's. Well, if that is what you really want, I'd.
Life goes on.
Let's do this.
Just what will we come across this time?
Your asking price just
If the festival gets delayed,
Help! I'm being attacked by—
What?
you little. Take it.
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to—
Looks like there's no.
Is that all they got?
Hello again.
Wait, I know you! Do you know how long the Tenryo Commission locked me up for?
You almost make it sound like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective. You know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. I was happily providing you with some much-needed supply. Well, now the tables have finally turned, and you're begging for my help. Can you really blame me for charging a little extra? Look, I found out what happened. The Commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at— The festival's right around the corner, so postponing it isn't an option. Right? If the festival goes pear-shaped and Guji-ai or the almighty Shogun hears about it, they are— So you might want—
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides, aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly is in your interest.
Don't give me that! The fact is, you're desperate
Don't
to
talk to my
buy,
boy
and
like that. I will
I ain't
beat your
desperate.
ass.
The batch I have here
I'll
can
beat
go to
your freaking
waste for
ass,
all
kid.
I care. It'd be no great loss.
I may be 5'3", but I can
Looks like we can't
kick
come to an agreement
your
then.
ass.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning. Time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't intend. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories. No, I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, we were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Let's go.
Where are you going?
Huh? Phew.
Ah, if it isn't, I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Who's the new face?
A friend.
Friend? What?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just no vested interest here. I originally wanted to take her out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Okay, I see. My mistake.
Are we on a date?
So, what's the situation today,
Could
then?
this be a date?
I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that front?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations? You are a little out of the loop, my friend. We increased our bid price a while back. Soon after, we found plenty of sellers were pulling. I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More iron ore than you know what to do with.
That's right. We're going to have to select a few sellers from the pool.
I see. Well, would you mind? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which offered competitive prices, and so on.
Huh, you don't say.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. I think you could talk them down though. I'd say to around 80% of what this one sprung up out of nowhere recently in retail. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too bad, but there's always a few duds, so you'd need. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with the mixed bag.
Wait, I know this name.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard would be.
Don't mention it. There is something I hope you could do for me in return. It's the worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma City.
No problem. We'll be back before you. I guess you have a few.